Yes. So crank versus start. We all do this. We use different terms for the same thing. So the starter engages, that's cranking. If the engine starts, you have ignition. So your issue is a crank no start, not that the starter doesn't engage. So if you're spinning the thing over and it's not starting, then the first thing to do on a Power Stroke 6, so hopefully you got gauges. I put the Scan Gauge 2 up here just because it's an inexpensive way to get going. There's a Scan Gauge 3, there's an SCTX4, a live wire, there's an Edge Insight CTS3, lots and lots and lots of options. So what you want to do is you want to do the basics, right? So if you have gauges, what you want to do is you want to see, do you have injection control pressure voltage more than 0.93 volts during cranking? That'll tell you if your problem is high pressure oil or not. And then if you have gauges, you can see if you have cam sync and crank sync. Then if you have gauges, you can see if you have a keep alive memory code, a P0603. Then if you have gauges, you can take a look at your exhaust back pressure sensor and see that it is behaving itself. So is it moving at all during, is it EBP 0, or does it turn into something other than 0 during cranking? If this is a late build truck, by the way, you might want to go ahead and just take that EBP sampling tube off of there, clean it up with some brake cleaner or whatever, and actually go ahead and change out the sensor, because a bad EBP valve can cause a crank no start. But most of the time, if you've got injector clatter, that means that the FICM's logic side is working, but we still haven't talked about the FICM main power. So you're going to make sure the FICM main power is 46 volts, really 45 volts, but 46 volts or higher is very, very, very fair, very, very good. If your voltage is less than that, well, ding, there we have a problem. And then you can go ahead and you can say, okay, what happens if I plug this thing in for 3 hours ahead of time? Will it start now? And that's an indication that maybe the FICM was the problem, but it also could be sticking injectors. There's a lot of complexity here, but I need more information to be able to help you. But hopefully this gives you a few things to try, and off to the races. You can also, in a pinch, if it is your FICM, if it's related at all to the FICM, because just because you have injector clatter doesn't mean you're going to have it start. If you go ahead and take very quickly take like a butane torch or something and dance the flame around over the FICM, or just a hair dryer or a heat gun or something, don't leave it there at one time, but just point it at one spot, whatever. But just dance the flame over the FICM so that the FICM is physically and comfortably hot to the touch. If it is anything FICM related at all, and all of a sudden it's like you touch it, you're like, that's hot. Okay, but then it starts, ding, ding, ding. Then you have a FICM problem. All right. So hope this helps somebody. FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. All of the stuff that we're talking about in this video are things that we carry. So if you've got a problem with injection control pressure, you got a problem with high pressure oil, all the pieces and parts needed to fix this job, we carry: dummy plugs, standpipes, injector cup nipple O-rings, top injector O-rings, injectors themselves. We didn't really delve into that too much here, but we can, and FICMs and everything. So whatever you need, we got you at FICMRepair.com. The goal is never to sell you stuff; it's just to tell you stuff and to help you get you back on the side of the road. So respond to this video or drop me a PM. Ideally, respond to the video, that way everyone can see it together and we can work through this as a team. And life is good. All right? FICMRepair.com. We're all in this together. Thanks, guys.